What is going on, everybody? This is my first time here at JRN Nurseries, like on the northwest side of Houston. JRN Nurseries. My buddy referred me to this place because they had a lot of bonsai stuff. So I want to come check it out and see what they have. Wow, it's beautiful. This is peppermint. That's a beautiful bloom. Elizabeth magnolia. Good Lord, these are beautiful. Wow. Look at all the pots. Import them like this, or do y'all have someone here that does it?
We don't import it. It's just some of the guy out there.
Really?
They do a wholesale and they sell it. We got those from those people.
Oh, wow. That's incredible.
This is the only guy. Look at that guy. You have to tell sorry for it.
Oh my God, that one's cool. Wow. That is so neat.
Crazy guy. He held the pot for years.
His arms are getting tired.
I think one day he's gonna throw it away.
Oh yeah. That's awesome though. That's beautiful. Yeah, that poor guy. Wow, the prices are not bad. This is only $69. But it's in a plastic pot. That's why. Yeah, beautiful though. Are these camellias? Are these camellias? Oh, okay. These are the quinces? Yeah. So much to look at. Okay. Oh, shoot.
Only blooming on Vietnamese New Year.
Really?
Boston will bloom once a year. And this is the time of year where they all bloom at the same time right now.
And what is it? What is that one? What is that tree called?
MAI.
MAI? Okay.
Yeah.
And it only blooms on Vietnamese New Year. That's crazy. That's beautiful.
Boston will be open on exactly on New Year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It almost looks like a marigold almost. It's so beautiful. Look at the crazy pot selection. It's hard to find really good bonsai pots. And sometimes whenever you actually buy a bonsai plant, the pot will sometimes be more expensive than the actual plant. Like you look at something like this, a lot of this stuff is handmade. A lot of this is handmade, and this is so beautiful. And you don't find these at every nursery. So they got a really good selection of bonsai pots over here. That's only 30 bucks. When I get a bonsai pot, I actually like them smooth-sided. I don't want like a crown on the edge, on the inside, because when you're repotting, sometimes they'll get caught, like the roots will get caught, and it's hard to get the pot out of there. So I typically like a smooth-sided bonsai. It's only $14. Oh my God, I might be spending so much money here today. Good Lord. Oh my God. If you're looking to get into bonsai, this is the place to come. But like, look at some of the prices of this stuff. Like this giant one right here, $220. The more intricate, the more expensive they are, you know? That's how it goes. This one even comes pre-wired. It's already got the wire in there too. I bet they sell bonsai supplies and everything here too. Oh, wow. That dragon, man, is beautiful. That dragon is cool.
It's a deal. Dragon this year too.
It's the year of the dragon this year?
Yeah.
I'm inspired. I've been trying dragon fruit for the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the year for dragon fruit. I can actually get some. I might get some. I might have to try it again. Oh, y'all got a lot to look at. I'm at to look down here. I could spend a whole day here. Oh my God. Look at this cascade. Oh shoot. Oh no. Drop the calancho. Calancho down. Look at this cascading bonsai. Wow. $700. Whoa. Wow, man. So these are going to be like all your ficuses. These are going to be your ficuses. A lot of cool selections here. And the prices really are not that bad. $145. But like the cost of the pot may be like $100. It's really, you know, what you're willing to pay. Like something like this, $45. The pot is probably at least half the price. It's not a bad deal. And a lot of people think that bonsais are supposed to be indoor plants. That is not the case. Bonsais are typically, God, I keep knocking this styrofoam down. That's the last time I walked through there. But bonsai are actually supposed to be outdoor plants. Pretty much year round. This is freaking beautiful. Ooh, what are you? This is a beautiful, beautiful tree. 145. I mean, think about it. Think about the time it took to get this tree to where it's at. That's incredible. And I don't know all the varieties of these. This one looks like a pomegranate. I know this is a pomegranate just by the leaves. Could be an ornamental. It could be a fruiting pomegranate. Oh, wow. So this is a weeping pussy willow right here. I saw these at Pothead Plant Shop the other day, and they are really cool. The weeping pussy willow. They got a bunch of them here though too. Really neat. I'm a little bit like in awestruck of how beautiful this place is. Like, this is amazing. It's so much to take in, so much to look at. Everything is just so beautiful. I love it all. I want it all. Definitely gonna get this pot for sure. A lot of places this is like 20-25 bucks. It's only $14 here. When I'm doing bonsai or whatever, I typically like a neutral color, so that doesn't take away the beauty of the actual plant. But this is a good deal. So this is actually pretty neat. This is where they actually do a lot of the bonsai stuff. You can see their turntable. I've got something similar to this. They got their wire, they got their akadama, they got their peat, and looks like some calcined clay in here. This is y'all's station where you do it all, huh? Yeah, I've got a similar one at home. It's a lot smaller. Okay. I haven't even gotten past this first part. I'm usually into deniums and desert roses and stuff, so I know y'all got some of those back there. And awesome. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks, man. So this is the back greenhouses, and they've got everything here. Wow, they got bamboo. They got small. Yeah, it's got to be bamboo. Then we got, I love these dragon planters. And they were telling me that this is, 2024 is the year of the dragon. The year of the dragon. That's so cool. Oh, they got orchids. I have never had much luck growing orchids, but I've never grown them like this either. If you are looking to grow orchids, I cannot recommend enough following Judy Bao, or B-A-O. She does a lot of cool orchid stuff. What are you? Some miracle fruit. Don't know. I have no idea what this is. 50 bucks though, so it must be something really fancy. Oh, they got peppercorn plants. Black peppercorn vines. I didn't know they grew in vines, did y'all? That's beautiful. Wow. This is overwhelming, guys. This place is overwhelming to look at. I cannot recommend making a trip to JRN. Oh my God, look at all the Buddha bellies. Oh my goodness. I've literally gone 20, 30 feet inside of like a 100-yard greenhouse, and I've seen so much stuff. This is incredible. This is gonna be a long video, sorry. You got papyrus. This is a little baby olive. This is a little olive bonsai. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This looks about my price range. It's $17. This looks like it's about my price range. We may have to. Oh, here's a pomegranate, I think. Yeah, so $16 pomegranate. A lot of cool stuff, and they probably grow a lot of this from propagations as well. Well, from what I'm told, I have grown pomegranates from propagation, and they're pretty easy. So beautiful. These are some thick boys right here. These are so thick. Wow. I'm not even sure what these are called. I'm not even sure what these. I thought they were papyrus or like the money tree. I'm not really sure though. I've been seeing these, and if y'all know what the name of this is, I've seen this variegated leaf in the greenhouse a couple times. Oh my goodness, I just caught a glimpse of something over there. How you doing? Doing good. So much to look at. Oh my goodness. Wow. This is all just overwhelming. $700. Wow, but think about how long it took to grow something like this. Something like this, $700. This could be a 50, 100-year-old tree. You never know. Wow. When it comes to bonsai, there's people who want to buy them, like as collectors, and they'll buy them and they will buy them already big, already wired, and they'll actually pay people to come take care of them for them. They just want to see them. But there's also people like me who like to make them, get them young, start them out, and grow them from this. Oh my God. And God, there's some tempting stuff here. Holy crap. Look at the size of that bougainvillea. Look at these Buddha bellies. I've heard they call it Jatropha something. You got the African milk plant over there. Those get really big. You got it's called the mule's tail. I always forget what those are called. And they use the drip. They got the drip emitters for their hanging basket. That's neat. I've never seen anybody do it with the hanging baskets with the drip emitters, the spaghetti lines. Wow, look at the size of that crown of thorns. Holy, that is a huge crown of thorns. They've got some plumerias back there. Wow. Is that another Jatropha back here? I think that is. I'm not sure of the specific species, but I'm pretty sure that's another Jatropha. I know I'm using a lot of big words, but got some amaryllis. Amaryllis bulbs, these are beautiful. So these, you buy them like this and they start peeking out slowly but surely. They pop up and make these beautiful, beautiful blooms. Wow. Oh, we're getting into the really pretty stuff now. Wow. That is so beautiful. Oh, this beautiful red one back here. Wow. Holy crap. This is another one of those May, I believe he called them. And they only bloom this time of year because of the Vietnamese New Year, like the guy was telling me in the front. So beautiful. Look at all those buds. Now we're getting to some of my real favorites over here. We're getting to some of my faves. We got some boogies. We got some boogies. This is a bougainvillea right here. I love bougainvilleas. Wow, look at this one, the way it planted. It's beautiful. Holy crap. They got some variegated portulacaras top. Wow, more crowns of thorns. This is incredible. This is freaking insane. I don't know if y'all can truly understand how beautiful this tree is. Holy crap. I'm going to go in close. And we're going to back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. This thing is freaking enormous. I mean, this is probably a $10,000 tree. This bougainvillea, who knows how old this tree is? This could be thousands of dollars right here. I don't even see a price tag. This might not even be for sale. But like, that is probably a very, very expensive tree. It could be upwards of like 10 grand. I'm not sure on that fact, but like, they do get very expensive. Wow. And who knows how old it is either. We got some skinny adeniums. What I do like though, is that these are grown from seed. These are seed grown. You can tell because I don't see any graft lines. A lot of people really prefer seed grown adeniums over the grafted, but just because the genes just don't seem as strong with the grafted ones. This is a nice fat, little fatty right here. Fatty boy batty. These are adenium obesums. I'm kind of getting more into the adenium arabicums like you see over there. Those are some fatties over there. Oh my God, we're going to go over there in a second. So these look like grafted. These look like they were grafted on. Let's look at these big ones back here. Some big boys. This is going to be like your common color you're going to see. You're going to see a red with white, pink with white. These will get pinkish. And you can tell these are obesums because how tall they are. You can tell these are adenium obesums because they're how tall they are. Varieties on these look really cool. There's one called Lemon Ice. Lemon Ice. I've never heard that one before. So it's very intriguing. Here recently, it's hard for me to go to a nursery with adeniums and not get an adenium. Especially if they're good price, and they have good prices here. Like Really good prices compared to some places. Look at this bad boy. Yeah, this is an old plant right here. This is an old Adenium. Look at the size of that one. This wouldn't be a really well desired Adenium because of that cross knee. The cross knee you'd typically want for like bonsai. You'd want straight legs coming down. Or a big fat one like this one. Like this one has got to be what, 352? Yeah, 350. For the size of it, it's huge. So I had to get a price check on some of this stuff, but I saw this guy. This one kind of caught my eye. But look at the growth on this. See how it's growing like kind of sideways, and look how thick everything is. So this one is good to go. We're definitely getting this Adenium. Hello, Kit Kat. Hello. Bunch of Kit Kats out here. So this will be an Adenium Apicum, and look at all the growth. Beautiful. There's just so much to look at out here. There's so much to look at. I could spend literally all day long looking out here. Oh my God, they got more pots. Oh my God. These are freaking beautiful. These pots are so freaking beautiful. The famous pot collection. Never have too many pots. Wow. Oh, they got Japanese maples. Wow. Coral bark Japanese maples. Look at the color on these. Hope y'all can hear me okay. Tons of citrus too. I mean, this place is like hidden. Like I had no idea about this place until a couple of weeks ago. Got tons of mint growing back here. This is all citrus in this greenhouse. All citrus. And I'm telling you, the prices are really good. We're over here in the area of, I'll put that, it's Aldine. We're in Aldine right now. And it had a huge selection of stuff here, guys. This is incredible. Wow. I think they have a lot of Asian customers because they have some very rare like stuff that I've never heard of. Wax Jumba. I don't know how to pronounce this. But I think there's a large Asian community here. And I think that's their market. And so they have a lot of Asian varieties of different citrus and stuff like that, which is really cool. Look at that. So this is a bougainvillea in a hanging basket, and this would actually make a perfect bonsai. I think that would do really well in a bonsai, actually. See how thick it is? Oh man, spending too much money today. This place just doesn't stop. I mean, they've got this thing right here. I've never even seen this before. It's called a sapodilla. Sapodilla looks like a potato. I think they've got some on the plants over here, actually. That is insane looking. Looks like a kiwi, like a big old kiwi, actually. They got plenty of papayas as well. My papaya died. I need to replace mine. I will, I think. Thought I saw some fruit on one. Holy crap, there's just so much to look at. This is going to be a long video. Hope y'all don't mind. There's just so much to look at. We got some... This is a Tahitian gardenia. These are, the label's worn out. I don't know how they keep up with all this stuff. I don't know how they could possibly keep up with all this. There's just so much going on. Are these the sapodillas too? Possibly. Don't know. Never had one. This might be the biggest leaves I've ever seen on a fiddle leaf ficus. A fiddle leaf fig. I've never seen figs. This is my hand. This is my hand on this fiddle leaf fig leaf. That is easily 2.5 feet wide. I have never seen a fiddle leaf fig with leaves this big. That is crazy. And they got guavas. A guava, Ruby Supreme. Looking for guavas, they got guavas. I heard a lot of people ask about guavas. And then it's got greenhouses on greenhouses on greenhouses here. This place is insane. I don't even know I'm supposed to be going inside. They got loquats. I am possibly getting a loquat soon. I have personally had hell with loquats trying to keep them alive. Some people say they're cold tolerant. Some people say they aren't. They even got fruit on them already. Loquats are freaking delicious. I covered mine up and lost it a couple years ago, and I'm planning on getting another one. They got figs. No, that's not a fig. That is not a guava. What the hell is it? A mango. That's a mango. And they got Brumansia, it looks like right here. Brumansia right here, the loquats. Bunch of loquats. Like, I will probably be getting a smaller loquat this year, I think. But even a smaller tree, look at all the fruit on it. This tree's only 2 foot tall. If you can beat the birds to them, they're delicious. Just watch out for the pit. I've swallowed 1 or 2. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, wow. Plenty of strawberries. All these strawberries. This is the indoor house. You can see they got the shade cloth. This will be like your filtered sun. Oh my goodness, look at these flowers. It's peace lilies. Different colored peace. I think those are peace lilies. You got strawberry hanging baskets. Boom. How many plants they got in each one? Probably 2 or 3. Tarpan, strawberry, fragera, everbearing. Ooh, I think I should get me one of these though. So I never was into bromeliads until I saw some of them blooming. If you don't know, bromeliads bloom this time of year. So check out some of these psychedelic colors on the bromeliads. I made a complete lap of the nursery. I'm back to where I started. Back to where I began. Wow, this is incredible. I love this place. I will definitely be coming back. All right, so finally checked out. They finally they asked me to leave. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm gonna show y'all what all I got at this nursery. And I'll show you the receipt, how much I got, how much I paid, and y'all will not believe it. All right, so let's go back from JRN, and I want to do a breakdown of everything I picked up and what the price was, and be open and honest with y'all about what I found and how the prices were. First thing I found was this pretty decent sized terracotta pot. And usually terracotta pots are pretty expensive, depending on where you're at. This is a 12-inch wide. This is a 12-inch wide, 12 by 5 pot. Guess how much I paid for this? Guess? I paid $15 for this. $15. This is a steal. I'm finding terracotta pots more often that have really good prices at these smaller nurseries. You go to Home Depot, you go to Lowe's, they're not always the case. But if you go to some of these smaller nurseries, you'll find decent size terracotta pots. And I like putting my adeniums in these shallow terracottas. So this is an awesome find. Next, I went ahead and picked up this strawberry hanging basket. Y'all know I love strawberry hanging baskets. This variety is one I've never heard of before. It's called Tarpan. Tarpan. And it's an ever-bearing strawberry. I'm sure it can't stay in this hanging basket forever. And it looks like it might already have some runners on here. But I've got one of those strawberry terracotta pots where you can kind of pluck the runner onto the side. There's a bunch of pots with like holes and stuff. So that's probably what I'm going to do with this. But I paid $10 for this hanging basket. And it's got about 4 strawberry plants in it for a variety that I've never even heard of. So that's awesome. I love that. We spent $25 so far. Now we're going to move to this little deep pot. This is another like a bonsai pot actually. Or you could use this for like indoor plants. It's got a little drip pan that's built in. Doesn't come apart. But this was $10. It's porcelain. It's glazed. It's really pretty. I've got an idea for a cascading jade plant or a portulacara. It's going to go on this one, I think. I also found this one. And I believe this was 14, but she gave it to me for 12. And this is, I want to say, 5 inches wide. 5 inches wide for $12. That's a really nice, unglazed bonsai pot. I don't have enough bonsai pots. So when I find them for a really good price, I go ahead and pick them up. And then lastly, I got this bonsai pot. It's really deep. This, I believe, is 8 inches, 7 inches. 7 inches wide. This is a pretty deep bonsai pot, and I like the flush sides. I was gonna get a bigger one, but the plant that I got today that's gonna go in here, I don't wanna put it in too big of a pot. So this is really nice. It's heavy duty, so that I know that whatever I put in here, it's gonna stay solid. If you're doing bonsai, you wanna make sure you have a heavy duty pot. I also like the scripting on the side. I don't know what you call that, but a little flashy. But this was $30. I mean, that's a really good deal for as heavy duty as this is. It's really nice. And then lastly, I had to do it. I've never gone to a nursery that had really nice adeniums and not gotten an adenium. I'm gonna call this the hand. I hope y'all are enjoying these nursery tours. I have never heard of JRN before in my life, but I will go back as often as I can. Like anytime I'm going that way, I'm stopping at JRN because there's so much cool stuff, so many cool plants. When you find a place that has awesome plants that you can't find anywhere else, or you can't get the deals you're getting anywhere else, make that one of your go-to spots, and I will forever make that place my spot. The two owners were really, really nice. It's a brother and sister team, and they've actually had that nursery for over 38 years. So I love supporting small local businesses, and I love businesses that don't try to rip you off, because you could easily charge way more money for some of this stuff, and people will pay it, but they don't. They keep it low so they can bring customers back, and that's what I love. So check out JRN Nurseries, and I will see y'all on the next nursery tour.